unblemished mixed martial arts record. A quick, agile athlete with a powerful right hand, he had gone undefeated for 2 years. For Martin Nguyen, 2019 was a dominant year. He defended his one featherweight world title twice in highlight reel fashion to stand out on the global stage.
Jadamba's left leg is hurt.
Ooh, that one hurts
Jadamba.
Jadamba.
Going, the big kabosh, the biggest kabosh, the hugest kabosh. It's good night, Irene.
Nguyen first arrived in one championship with an unblemished mixed martial arts record. A quick, agile athlete with a powerful right hand, he had gone undefeated for 2 years. In 2015, he took a late-notice match against Murat Gafurov for the one interim featherweight world title.
Beautifully takes his Nguyen's back, and he looks to have a deep choke in here. And this is 30 less than almost. Oh, just like that, it's done.
He was submitted in just 41 seconds. Devastated, he went back to work and racked up 4 consecutive finishes.
What a tremendous performance from Martin Nguyen.
In 2017, he came face-to-face with Gafurov once again, with a chance to claim the one featherweight world championship and avenge his humiliation.
Final instructions from Yuji Shimada. Gafurov says it'll be the same the first time they battle. He'll tap him out in the first round via rear naked choke. Nguyen's game plan, he said, is to stay on the outside, stick and move. Look for the opportunities to exploit Gafurov when Gafurov wants to try and stamp his authority and leaves himself open, particularly to that overhand right.
He landed it early, Michael snuck it in. Gafurov looked at him, shook his head, and said, let's go.
Nguyen's corner believe that when Gafurov gets hit, he'll become frustrated. Big right hand there from Gafurov and stuns Nguyen. And Nguyen ties him up. Gafurov trying to get him on the canvas. That's where he'll go to try and take Nguyen's back.
Immediately, Gafurov lands sort of an uppercut hook on that right side, sneaks it in, now has the body clinch. Let's see if Martin Nguyen can defend the takedown. Oh, but he muscles his way in. Oh no! Nguyen gives up his back, the body lock is on!
No, the figure 4 body lock, this is the beginning of the end. Usually for opponents of Gafurov, is it going to be the undoing of Martin Nguyen once again? Gafurov going for the rear naked. The figure 4 body lock is locked on. The body triangle. It'll suck the air out of Nguyen. It'll make it hard to breathe for the Australian.
Oh, what a big victory for Nguyen.
I can't believe he escaped it, Mitch. I've never seen that happen before.
He was right. He said it wouldn't happen, and he defends and gets back up to his feet.
Martin Nguyen, true to his word. He said Gafurov wouldn't be able to tap him out, even if he had his back tonight.
Oh, what does that do to the mindset of Gafurov? Nobody's gotten out of that. Nobody's been able to get away from the possible rear naked choke, and Nguyen takes him down.
Yeah, it's a good question to ask, Mitch. Is there a dent in the psyche now of the champion, Murat Gafurov? And Nguyen's confidence is going to be oozing after escaping from something that nobody's escaped from a figure 4 body triangle rear naked choke attempt from Murat Gafurov.
Gafurov's breathing kind of heavy. He needs to settle down, relax, realize that's what happens at this the highest level of martial arts.
Remember, Gafurov guaranteed the rear naked choke again. He guaranteed it in the first round. He said, sign the pink slips, sign the ownership papers. It's going to happen again. Nguyen showing patience now. Left hand from the Australian. The Aussie threaded it well, picking his shots.
Gafurov lands a left hand of his own.
Beautiful. Right hand over the top there from Martin Nguyen.
That overhand is landing over and over again on Gafurov. He attacks the lower part of the leg. I like that attack.
Gafurov Not flailing in wildly. Good sticky jab once more from Nguyen. Gafarov throws up a front kick, a little lazy on the execution, however. Nguyen with the overhand right, he curls that overhand right with power like Mitchell Stark bowling pace for the Australian cricket team. Roundhouse kick there from Gafarov. Gafarov hopes for a takedown, puts Nguyen on his back, but Nguyen locks up the head, locks up the neck. What can Martin Nguyen do from here?
He's got an arm in guillotine, but it's tough to finish the BJJ black belt Gafarov.
Gafarov will want to try and posture up. He wants to try and pass to the side of the body. Goes to half guard, goes to side control. Knee from Gafarov.
Nice. Nguyen's, very good by Nguyen to get back into half guard. Gafarov had side control. He's going to try to lace that leg through. Get up on top, but good ground skills shown by Nguyen.
What an amazing matchup we're seeing in the first round here. Set for 5. A brilliant contest for the World Featherweight Championship.
We're 1 minute away from one streak being ended. Martin Nguyen's 4 first-round finishes, but we still got 4 more rounds to see Gafarov's streak extended.
Gafarov, former world pancration champion. Pancration as a sport dates to ancient Greece. And there's a knee to the jaw from Gafarov. Now to side control. Very aggressive knee on belly position for the Russian.
Cuts through that guard like a hot knife through butter. Tries to go knee on belly. He wants Nguyen to turn. He wants him to give it up. Oh, and he gets away again.
Nguyen does his finest Houdini impersonation and escapes from Marat Gafarov. Nguyen glances towards Faris Salievsky in his corner. Gives him a nod. Says, I'm okay, boss.
Look at the grind from Gafarov to drag the fight back down to the ground. Tries to lock up the legs. Oh, he delivers a knee on the exit.
Nguyen does a quick count of his teeth after the knee. And that's how the first round ends. And what an amazing opening round to the Featherweight Championship of the World.
Nice change of stances there from Nguyen to give Gafarov a different look. There he is throwing that big right hook. But Gafarov slid out the way, threw a counter of his own, dropped Nguyen. But here was the escapes from the rear naked choke to save Nguyen and continue the fight. There's a nice little exchange there. Gafarov marching forward, throwing the heavy hands. Rich Franklin, how did you score that exciting first round?
Well, the graphic here shows you the score I have on the ground control. I have Gafarov ahead on the ground because he was landing the takedowns, and every time they ended up in a position, they were able to scramble, but still Gafarov was taking us back, attacking with chokes, landing strikes. I also have him slightly edging out the striking superiority category because he dropped Nguyen one time, rocked him a couple more times, although the edge in the striking superiority category is much lower. This is still a very close fight.
Second round set for 5 in front of a sellout crowd inside Stadium Negara. In one championship, Kuala Lumpur, quest for greatness. Wherever you're watching in 128 countries around the world, you've got to be on the edge of your seat. And one championship needed to have only sold the edge of the seats here inside of Stadium Negara because everyone is on the edge of their seats. Southpaw to orthodox, switching stance for Martin Nguyen. Gafarov fires a roundhouse kick. Nguyen catches it on the forearm. Switching stance again, the Australian-Vietnamese martial artist.
Gafarov pushing forward. He likes to throw big, flashy kicks because he's not scared to go to the ground. But that's exactly what he wants. He wants to take this fight to the ground, control and dominate his opponents.
Gafarov does a great job of curling these knees to the orbital. Looks to take the back here of Martin Nguyen. He's going to try and climb him and slap a rear naked choke that way. To no avail, Nguyen defends again. And now the corking knees from the Aussie.
True to his word so far, his defense in the grappling area has been stellar against that rear naked choke, Michael.
Nguyen shrugs him off.
Nice punch.
The chin a little high here on Gafarov. Now he puts the hands up. Can Nguyen capitalize? Maybe the jab to the overhand right. It's a bread and butter combination for the Aussie. And there it is! Oh, the big gumballs! That's good night, Irene! Martin Nguyen shocks the world! Martin Nguyen
by way of knockout and new one featherweight world champion, Martin Nguyen.
The win marked Nguyen as an athlete to be reckoned with. He went on to claim the One Lightweight World Championship and became One's first ever two-division world champion.
I just want to clear all the contenders out in the featherweight division first, cement my legacy in the one featherweight division, reign supreme, then we'll start talking about super fight.